The video game LEGO theme future is here! Well, it's super close anyways. Starting in 2020, LEGO really started to commit effort into making sets based off of iconic video game franchises, well after its partnership with Minecraft had already found incredible success. It seems year after year, there's more and more exciting things LEGO is adding to its portfolio, and 2024 seems to be unprecedented in just how much they'll offer in hopes to expand into more video game merchandise. So far, we've seen LEGO partner with the likes of Mojang, Atari, Namco Bandai, Nintendo, and even Sony. Recent efforts have also seen them invest heavily into Epic Games, the developers behind the industry-wide used Unreal Engine, as well as the developers of Fortnite. So many of these big names are poised to feature in LEGO's lineup going into 2024, and I'd like to take the time to go over things, as there seems to be more happening than one would expect, and perhaps we'll theorize a bit on where things are going? Let's dive in. With LEGO Minecraft, this theme may just very well be one of the most faithful representations of its source material out of all the LEGO video game themes, and next year we're seeing an exceptional effort where LEGO is bringing more of their side to the plate. Sets are being deliberately designed to be combined together to make larger biome scenes, but allows for each set to be standalone as well. This whole combination concept isn't anything new, as it's something that's actually been there from the start. Now we're seeing a concerted effort, which shows LEGO's commitment to the theme. Add this to finally changing up some printing on the mobs they've been producing the same way for years, fully embracing this idea of nearly every set including unique player character mobs as minifigures, something few themes get with their lead characters. As we look forward to the new year, rumor is going around that LEGO Minecraft might be dabbling in the 18+ age bracket, something it hasn't put any similar effort into in nearly 7 years. Minecraft is an all-audience game, meaning there are older players who would certainly love something from LEGO meant for them. It's the perfect next step for the theme in my opinion, and I look forward to what that may look like, if it ever comes. LEGO Super Mario has certainly had an interesting run, don't you think? What first started out as a theme with sets designed almost exclusively for the sake of function, to justify the course builder system at its core, and the digital Mario figure, we've started to see this angle where the sets are starting to lean into a playset-like theme. Unlike most of the previous sets where it being a course builder set was the priority, these are all standalone sets that, if you don't have Mario, you can fully enjoy a full set to play in, rather than a bunch of random sliders and spinners Mario might be able to interact with, if you even have him. It all seems very intentional, especially with each of these sets now including a physical instruction booklet, and an emphasis on favorable pricing. It almost feels like it's a deliberate effort to get people interested in the theme after a nearly 5-year-long lifespan where, at a glance, considering the amount of discounts the theme has seen, and their severity, things don't seem to be as exciting as one would like for a Mario theme. I speak for everyone, where expectations were in favor of Mario minifigs from the start, but we still have nothing on that front, likely knowing we'd want them from then on, if they were to ever show up. If I may theorize, I don't think that's as far off as we think. You see, LEGO Mario has released a set with Bowser every 2 years, and he has always been tied to the largest sets. He's the big bad after all. If the intention was to keep the LEGO Mario theme going as it has been, Bowser would still be treated this way, encouraging people to get the largest sets. But instead, he's appearing in a set that's only $30 in 2024. Why would you package the big bad in a small set unless we were nearing the end of a need to keep Bowser lucrative? No, I don't mean the end of the theme as a whole. LEGO is a business. I'm sure they're fully aware of the business opportunities having the Super Mario IP can offer, and where else better to go than sets with minifigs? It's just a theory, and honestly, I'm still holding out on getting the last Koopaling, Roy, before we move on to the new design philosophy for the theme, whatever that is and whenever that may come. I recall there being a rumor going around that the theme as a whole was going to retire in the summer of 2024 to make way for something new too, but the source was a LEGO news site's list of retiring products. Those lists are too fluid to trust, especially this far out from any potential retirement dates, if they even follow through. For LEGO Sonic the Hedgehog, I really wish I had more positive to say. While Mario is starting to find its identity, which, if I may add, is happening far later than it should have, Sonic is already struggling with the basis of its sets so far. In a previous video, we established that everything LEGO Sonic is just stuff from the surface level of the brand, rather than the games themselves. No one would guess that, at the very second wave, it seems LEGO has already completely ran out of things to work with, and have began producing random stuff that doesn't even remotely have to do with anything from the franchise, all for the sake of just having a toy. Knuckles' Guardian Mech is a toy through and through, but it has nothing to do with any concept from the brand or the games. It's also not exactly the most exciting LEGO set in general either, which makes me worry that there isn't as much effort being put into this theme as there should be. It comes across as if they had to whip this up just so they can say they did a minifigure of Knuckles and Rouge, which those minifigs are its saving grace. Although, that is a poor excuse, if it ever was one. This ignoring how Knuckles and Rouge have both appeared in games with tons of large robots or bosses to fight. Heck, this could have been the set where we would have got Omega. This set that we got, more than any, just goes to show how there is a need for these sets to be based off the games proper, rather than these surface level brand concepts. You know, ignoring that LEGO Shadow exists and is more affordable than any LEGO set with Sonic, with a part count to match even. And the best part, that's Shadow's bike. You know, from the games. It's almost like that's what people want or something. The more I think about what's going on with LEGO Sonic, the more frustrated I get. Having to design sets from scratch, completely unrelated concepts to Sonic as a whole, rather than basing them off of something that has already been developed for the franchise, that isn't exactly cost effective. Adding how some part choices just scream compromise, and how some sets come across as far too simple does not help that. More just existing to sell minifigs without just selling them outright, which brings its budget into question. But myself, and the public as a whole, doesn't get proper access to that information, so I can't really speak for it. In the context of looking hopeful towards this LEGO video game themed future, it's hard for me to be optimistic about LEGO Sonic, especially in its current form. But thankfully, we got tons more to get excited about beyond it. And that starts with the possibilities of even more video game 18+ LEGO sets. I've talked all of your ears off about the Horizon Zero Dawn set, the Tall Neck, along with its overall acclaim, even outside of gaming fan bases. It's sets that breach that fine line between being a piece of memorabilia and just general LEGO art that has done this set so well. So much so that maybe it's time for more? There's been rumblings for more Horizon sets ever since the Tall Neck came out, but LEGO tends to coincide things with launches of new games that are launching. It's a type of set where it's just a slice of the game brought into LEGO in such a genius way that captures iconic moments in these gaming franchises. And going into this new year, I'd love to see more sets like this. In fact, if I were to suggest a game, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth would be the prime choice to have a product out in time for. Yes, this is me being selfish and wanting minifigs of the amazing characters from this game, but I can't help it. Nor can I sit by without even suggesting the idea that iconic gaming scenes just might be the way to go. As we look to new gaming themed things in the future, LEGO has yet another Nintendo theme up its sleeve, Animal Crossing. Although a bit peculiar considering its use of the same rounded pieces that LEGO Super Mario uses, it's clear that these sets are meant to be customized in a similar vein, as one does in Animal Crossing New Horizons. This could allow the Animal Crossing LEGO theme to go toe-to-toe with LEGO Minecraft for choices and potential combination possibilities. The quaint and simple lifestyle of Animal Crossing characters are so wonderfully captured here, no matter how they go about making these sets happen. I do feel some of the builds in this theme are a bit lacking, especially for their price, but they are playsets first, and need room for that play as well. We've only seen one wave so far, so here's hoping we see plenty more beloved characters and locales in the future. And what a bright future it is. Well, if rumors are anything to go by. We've had a rumor going around for a LEGO The Legend of Zelda set based on the Great Deku Tree for a while now. Only just a short time ago did we find out that not only is it slated for a release in September of 2024, but it also came about with a set number, set 77092, and comes with 2,500 pieces exactly. When we initially were seeing things rumored for Zelda, I deduced that because of the change in status for the IP on LEGO Ideas, it meant we'd see sets in the future. But it wasn't just The Legend of Zelda. Splatoon also saw a change as well. If this method of determining what could be coming is to be believed, like how I documented in this video here, then we could be having all of Nintendo's biggest franchises in LEGO form, something that's the stuff of dreams. Another thing dreamed of and thought was only a pipe dream was the possibility of LEGO Fortnite. Well, back when it was a possibility, rather than a reality. Fortnite's critically acclaimed Battle Royale mode has you rely on building to better your performance, but in a context LEGO would have never found all too favorable. Contemporary firearms are in constant use, outside of some zany weapons as well, that would not nearly have been as dark to include in LEGO sets. So then what's the solution? Well, LEGO investing $1 billion in Epic Games to create a completely new game mode built into Fortnite, simply called LEGO Fortnite. A rated E10+ experience that LEGO would not have paws attaching their name to. This survival crafting game, akin to Minecraft, features tons of iconic Fortnite characters in their own LEGO style. It's very clear that these designs are made with LEGO close by so that they would make perfect sense, and they are all the better for it. Almost like they intended for this to be the version of Fortnite we get LEGO sets based off of. Rumors have already popped up that sets are on the horizon too, but we don't have any details at this point. But in the meantime, if you're looking to get some cool skins in LEGO Fortnite right now, would you be so kind to use my supported creator code, PenPlays, in the item shop? After so many years of wanting so many incredible games represented in LEGO form, the factory reached this far so quickly, and with options this incredible and exciting, it's apparent, now more than ever before, that the video game LEGO theme future is here. And I embrace it with open arms. If you aren't a LEGO fan who also likes video games, these sets will have tons of awesome pieces you can use for your creations, so have no fear. You can like this video regardless of whether you're a fan of video games, and you can also subscribe too since you're here. You'll find other videos of mine talking about LEGO video game stuff on the end screen now, as well as some other videos you might enjoy. I'm Pen, and I'll see you next time.